What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 40 of In The Coop Podcast. This will be the last episode in Tallahassee before we head off to Kansas, dominate the Arena Football League. We're grateful for every single one of you throughout this journey. Sorry, I was reading the comment. OG Pete, what's going on?
Piece of you at the Bible study, man.
OG J. I didn't get it.
Said the chicken on the coop instead of in the coop, man.
Said, cool, this ain't football related, but what you think about the halftime show? That's what I'm saying. We talked about it last episode, but I think he did pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. I think he completed his mission. I mean, he broke the record. Not only embarrassed him on the biggest stage in America.
You broke Michael Jackson's record, bro.
Yeah, they said it's cap.
They say it's cap, but I've seen it like 3 times. So now I'm like, okay, hold on. Did he actually break the record for real?
They said they were faking the stage noise and everything. They said it wasn't even that loud in there. You know, people just be talking, you know.
I'm about to say now, come on, we can hear him. We can hear fans cheer. We can hear when they say "minor." Come on, man. Come on. That was definitely.
Shout out to OG Montreal. But yeah, man, just straight into it. FSU football latest news and talk. I don't know if you've seen, but Travis J entered the NFL draft. I thought the deadline passed, but I guess it didn't pass. But yeah, Travis J in the draft, man. I don't know what his grade is looking like. I don't know if he played much this season, but I know how good Travis J is, and hopefully, you know, he gets to showcase that in front of some of these scouts, especially knowing how many will be at that pro day. So just hoping that, you know, when he stays healthy as he gets ready for that. But as long if Travis J goes in there 100% healthy, I'm pretty sure
you don't get picked up.
One out of those 32 teams is going to look at that. Well, overall, shout out to Travis J. They said we dominated our first 6 a.m. tour duty. Told you that was big news. That's something that I was looking forward to. Our new tight end who came in, Chase Lofton, says that the leaders are emerging and taking over when the workouts get tough. I think that's a great sign, especially when you can, you know, everybody knows how those tough workouts can get. So knowing how when things get tough, you got guys who's willing to, you know, step out of the pack and lead. And that's the type of stuff you look for, especially in those close games. There's a close game going in the half or a close game going into, you know, the last couple of minutes of the game. You know, who are those leaders that's going to come out the pack and lead the way for those guys? And it looks like it's already been showing. And like I said before, this is the time of the year where you do find your leaders. And the fact that those leaders are now stepping up in a moment like this, especially when them 6 a.m. tour duties, you know it gets nasty. So, hey, they're stepping out now. That means they're going to step out later. So, like I said, it's definitely a great sign to hear. So, just hopefully we keep on stacking these good signs. What you think, Christian?
Hey, I love it, man. I ain't going to lie. See, I thought you were going to come on with a report saying, man, they came in tour duty kind of sluggish. 6 a.m. to 6 a.m.s, man. You got to prepare your mind. Hey, I used to wake up at 5 o'clock. I need at least about 20 minutes to prepare my mind about what's about to happen. Because I know I'm about to be out here dead. So, man, to hear that, man, see, when you hear this word last year for real, leaders, saying that the leaders are emerging and taking over when the workouts get tough.
That's what he said, word for word. That's what he said.
Come on, man.
I'm definitely going to take that word and run with and wait for
Did you happen to see like who's in what jersey?
Not yet, but I know I seen some guys in some game jerseys. If I'm no, I don't think they. No, I didn't. I don't want to spread no fake stuff out because I did think I seen some game jerseys, but I don't know. I don't want to say the wrong player.
Yeah.
So, but no, there's some game jerseys out there for sure. But YouTuber, I don't know if y'all know who he is, but Destroying hosted his viral 1v1 receiver DB series, this time in Tallahassee, where Castellanos was the quarterback. And I don't know about y'all, but I
Was
grade
he the
everything.
quarterback for the whole video?
I think it was like the first half, and I think when they got towards in the end zone, maybe. But I think Keon was also out there throwing some. But like I said, man, we grade everything.
I about to say I seen some straight ducks.
And that's what
I see some overthrown passes, underthrown. Like I'm like missed
that's why I
time.
don't want to be too thorough because they didn't always show who the quarterback was. Maybe he sat out one rep, or I don't know. You know, I don't know the full details, but man, there was some bad balls. But like, hey, I'm just a firm believer in if you got it in you, it don't matter where it's at, it's gonna go down.
Yeah.
Like me and Christian, we offense defensive lineman. I mean, it don't matter if we're in the middle of Publix. They say get a 1v1 and you're gonna get the best
You gonna get
1v1 you ever seen.
Give the people what they want.
So my thing is, man, it don't matter where you at. I mean, it always has to show. But I mean, there were some dimes too, and I knew those dimes had to come from Castellanos as well. So we'll see. Like I say, creeping up on spring, man. They want to know how will FSU's 2026 recruiting class impact the team's success this season. And how are we adapting to the NIL and transfer portal trends? Shoot. I think this recruiting class might. Yeah. I want to say, man, shoot, this recruiting class, it's more of these new coaches. I want to see how these new coaches are going to be, you know, under Coach Norvell, because obviously we've seen Coach Norvell with his guys under him, you know, Coach Fuller, Dillingham, Tony, all those were his guys. So I want to see how Coach White, all these new coaches, you know, get along with the program, because you know it is the new players you got to get with the program too. But you know, I want to see how, you know, how they match Coach Norvell's energy. You know, how do the, you know. But if you want to talk about recruiting, shoot, man. If anything, man, we basically got a whole new team. I think shoot, the transfer class. Talking about the receivers, quarterbacks, offensive line, D line, man. This whole recruiting class can help us a whole lot if they want to, because it can easily go left like it did last year.
Yeah,
but it don't look like it because we got leaders emerging. But like I said, man, like once you got a good transfer class come in and the standard that's already there, shoot, it's hard for that team to lose. I mean, we had transfers like Jermaine coming in, Trey Benson. I mean, they got the standard. As soon as they came in, they know what it was. I don't think they knew last year what it was. I just thought they were just coming to Florida State just to see what the Seminoles was like. They didn't know that there's a real deal standard of being here, and knowing you got to know number one in your mind at Florida State. The first thing you should think of is that this place isn't for everybody. Like not everybody can get here. That's why I respect anybody who played football at Florida State, because I know you've been held to a different type of standard. You know what it is to put on that garnet and gold and represent Florida State. So, and how are we adapting to the NIL and transfer portal needs? No, we ain't balling like Texas and, you know, all those Oregons and all them. We ain't throwing money like that. But I I think I do like Coach Norvell's approach to the transfer portal. Really just getting the guys you need, not really looking at the rankings. Looking at what's really needed. Of course, you can get that 5-star guy, but there could be that 3-star guy who look just like him. But I mean, there's just some reason he's not a 5-star. I mean, shoot. I mean, but you know it when you see it. You know what I mean? You can look at a 5-star and look at him and be like, hey, that dude ain't no 5-star. You can look at a 2-star and be like, dang, that dude, like, he could be a 5-star. Mm-hmm. So it work both ways. But overall, like, I like the way Coach Norvell's been adapting to it. I mean, before this past season, nobody ever questioned his transfer portal recruiting. Because, I mean, every year we had somebody coming out the portal who was banging. So, NIL. I mean, NIL, I don't think there's a problem with our NIL. Obviously, if you didn't know by now, the best player gets the Powerade deal. DJ Ukulele got a Circle K deal. I mean, there's some money around here now.
So I think he ever deal with Beats? Or was he?
Yes.
I need a pair. You still got your pair? Or was you on the team?
No, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know where half them beats went. They probably broke because them beats always break anyway.
I gotta get me a pair though.
Yeah, I moved on to Bose.
Bose speakers, baby.
Other than that, man, I think there's a lot of NIL opportunities at Florida State. I would never doubt that. But obviously there's a DJU needed that boy say he needed a waste management deal. That boy, as soon as I seen that Circle K deal, I should have known something was up. And Christian, it was the Circle K we went to.
Right,
that's the crazy thing. Yeah.
No, man.
Yes.
I wish they would do an NIL. They would, because we would have been the first 2 on the list. We go in there like every other day. Get to the point where we used to go with a little polar pop.
Yeah,
hands on the house. Go ahead, man. Are you straight?
That's real. But latest mock draft has AZ going late first round. They got J5 going early second round. He's one of the highest risers in this draft class, which was pretty. I think I told y'all this when he even announced that he was going into the draft. He could be one of those guys that has that Braden Fisk type of impact where, yeah, he's not a high grade coming out, but watch how he raises his, stock. Fisk had a dominant Reese's Bowl. I think J5 had a, pretty good, decent Reese's Bowl. But I think J5 is going to win his money, at the combine and pro day for sure. But I wouldn't be surprised if he snuck in the late first round. But I know AZ is going first round either way, man. You can't pass up on a corner like that, man.
Yeah, I could see more. I could see J5 going early first. I mean, not early first round, late first round. Because if he swung up the rankings like that, all I need is let's see how you move. Let's see some of his numbers from the combine, and I think that'll help him creep in now. Pick 32.
Production of rankings in the portal, Marvin Jones. That's true. That's why I said I'm not really mad at the way. See, a lot of people mad at Coach Norvell because they're saying he can't recruit because he don't get the 5 stars and the 4 stars. But man, and one thing about it, Coach Norvell can see through all that. I'm pretty sure when these athletes get in front of Coach Norvell, he's seeing right through it. So I mean, either any one of us, shoot, OG Ron, I mean, anybody could tell, man. You can tell if they're worth something, especially if you really know ball. You can tell if somebody worth something.
I can look at your build.
That's it.
And tell you if you're worth something. I ain't gonna lie. I thought
you move your feet.
I ain't saying he a bad player, but when I saw that we signed him last year, I was like, he don't really look like that guy for real. Like, is he like a household name?
Because to be honest, bro, if you really think about it, I'm more iffy about the 5 stars than I am about the 3 and 4 star.
Yeah.
Because even when I was at Florida, and them 5 stars when they came in, you never really knew. You know what I mean? It don't matter what type of 5 star they were. It was like you never know. I mean, they could. You done seen some terrible 5 stars, and you seen some 5 stars who are one of a kind.
Yeah.
So, but I think as probably as a lineman standpoint, that's probably how we think about it. But we're gonna go ahead and go into some barbershop talk, man. They said Ben Simmons was ready to go, man. He has no injury holding him back. Like I said, man, Clippers were going to the finals.
Yeah, please stop.
You going to the finals, man.
The Lakers were going to the finals.
You got Ben Simmons, you got James Harden, you got Kawhi Leonard, man. You got Zubac, man. Come on, man.
Ben Simmons, not a threat on offense. James Harden, he iffy in the playoffs. Is Kawhi even going to be there? And, I mean, Zubac is Zubac. You know what I'm saying? I like Zubac. Zubac, that's my guy. You gave away Terrence Mann. Who else do you have? Who else do you have?
That's real. But if Ben Simmons comes in with the right mindset, we're going to the finals.
What? How?
What do you mean? It's Ben Simmons. That's a 6'10" point guard who can dish the rock, play some great defense. That's all we need. We don't need you to shoot that much. That's what we got James Harden for.
Man, at the end of the day, James can't do it by himself.
I think they did, Montre. I think they did finish it.
Every Batman needs a Robin.
Oh, man. Well, we got 3 Robins.
3? One of them on injury reserve every 2 games.
Hey. NFL receiver, former UF receiver, Kadarius Toney was arrested today for strangling a woman in Georgia.
Man. Hold on, you can't be coming to Georgia. Nah, ain't he from here?
I don't know. I think he's a Florida boy. He moved like one.
No, I ain't gonna lie, fam. You can't come to Georgia and do that, but you lucky the right people to see you. They'll have you beheaded by noon tomorrow.
That was beheaded. If you are a 5-star and have been in college for 3 seasons and haven't done anything yet, this is literally what it is.
Yeah, I
see some real factual 5-stars. Trevor Lawrence was a true 5-star.
Absolutely.
Cam Akers, true 5-star.
Was Jamari?
Yeah, Jamari was a true 5-star.
I'm talking about, Marv.
There was some good one, but OG Rhinos, you hit it on the head, man.
Yeah.
And the thing about it, I don't even need to see 3 seasons, man. I can just tell how you develop off your first season. Are you going to be one of those one of those guys who gets on the field early? Because if you get on the field early, that means Jameis. I didn't know Jameis was a 5-star, but
see, we look at 5 stars differently. If you're a 5-star, dang it, that means you're ready. That means you're that guy. That means you got all the tools and the intangibles that if you plug and play you at any university in America, you could produce. That's what I see when I see them. Oh, 5 stars, okay, man, you like that. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Once I went to a camp and I dominated a 5-star, I said, you know what? Stars don't even matter. And I was unranked. Stars don't matter. Like, they gave me the 4 stars. I said, okay, they're cool. They're cool. I don't really care, but they're cool.
That's real. That boy said, I realized stars don't matter.
Stars, they don't go. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta really, I don't know.
And OG Rhinos is right. What OG Rhinos said.
Yeah, evaluate.
The boy was just hungry.
Yes. Man, I'll take a 2-star. A 2-star got a chip on his shoulder that's bigger than a mountain. He's hungry.
He's ready to eat.
I'll take 10 2-stars. I'll take 10 2-stars over a 5-star that ain't worth a damn.
That's right.
Get on to me. They hungrier. Yes, sir.
They said Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith are the first quarterback and receiver duo to win a national championship in the Super Bowl. I forgot about that. I did forget about that.
Well, yeah,
But that's
probably
crazy.
he got benched. 2
Oh
of them
yeah.
talking the show.
So they wasn't really the duo, but they just on the same team.
Yeah,
Put it
on the
like that.
same team. Yeah, man.
They still duo. So that's why I started thinking. I said, I don't remember that
I
Hurts
was about to say,
passed.
I don't remember this. Then I'm like, oh, okay, he got benched. I said, I know Devontae Smith can go to Oklahoma. Shit.
After Gardner Johnson, the Eagles DB talked about Travis Kelce's mistake for leaving his ex-girlfriend Taylor Swift. Her fan base attacked his mom's restaurant with it. Hold on. I said without. I meant with hundreds of bad reviews. What would y'all think about that?
This man went with Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
I mean, you might well call Taylor Swift for basketball.
All right, I typed it better. Put it like that.
He's been passed around.
No. He was telling Kelce that he shouldn't have left that girl for Taylor Swift. So Taylor Swift fan base went to the Eagles DB's mom, her restaurant, and just put hundreds of bad reviews on it.
Oh, that might be no, they ain't related to this. Why would they go to a random person's mom?
No, they went to Gardner Johnson's mom.
Oh, so he might be related to the black chick that Kelce was going with.
Oh, I don't know. I really don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's the fact that they brought the mom in it. Man.
That's what I'm saying. Then, like, you just go after a random athlete. Oh, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm sitting in YNs at you. You better stop playing with me. Say something back when my mama shop again, now. You will be beheaded. I'm not gonna. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna start saying.
People should be headed. That's your second time too.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I'm finna start a new. I'm about to teach a new unit to my kids tomorrow. It's about like the medieval society. I know, like you will be beheaded, and your head on a stick.
Dude, yeah. Pause. OGJ. I know of them. I didn't get to meet them yet, but I think I remember some of their names. But I mean, overall, man, we looking like a good squad. Now. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, I got the middle held down. Y'all know that. That's for sure.
Already.
Oh, Yanni in the building.
Yanni,
13-year-olds.
I'm about to give you an objective like they do on like Madden and NCAA. You are to clothesline 3 running backs over the side banners. Think you could do that?
Yeah, you know that's legal.
That's what I'm saying. Like
oh, be one.
Like, cool, man. Take them out, cuz. Take them out. Take them out. You might hear me through the TV. Hold on.
Well, I might send that boy through the wall, boy.
Yeah, I need.
Don't let me get a clean pursuit angle.
How many games y'all got in the season?
I think it's like 13, 14.
Oh yeah, I need at least about 3 of them. Yeah. About 3.
You know it, man. You know it. But OG Rhinos is right, man. You don't mess with the Swifties or the Beehive.
Do not, please. You will be beheaded.
I don't know if y'all seen this, but last chance you, the East Mississippi community college players are grouping up to sue Netflix for millions. They said they never got their payment for the show. They basically kind of forced them to sign the contract by they said if you don't sign, you won't be able to practice and things like that, playing some games. So I mean, hey man, it looks like they might Netflix might have to come up out of it.
I said, Netflix, you better pay these folks, man. Who want to be on TV for free?
Not me.
Man, all right.
Well, Yanni said he about to get a nuke. Man, you need to lock in, man. Lock in for a little bit, man. Check back in when you get the nuke. Man, you gotta lock in.
Hey, man. You getting big man or little boy?
Pause.
Maybe that went over your head.
Oh yeah. But hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. It ain't looking too good for Netflix, especially if that's really how it went down. We know they probably could be lying, but man, if they are telling the truth, man.
Like, bro, you're a multi-million-dollar brand company, whatever you want to call it. Man, pay these for. You ain't had no problem paying LeBron James and Anthony Edwards when they did what the name of that little show. Not show, but it was like a movie, docu-series, something. They had like LeBron, Jason Tatum.
Oh, starting five.
Yeah, that, yeah. I bet you paid them.
Paid good money too. They said DeMar DeRozan has the most clutch shots made in the entire NBA over the last decade. I was surprised to see this. I would not. I mean, I know he's been hooping, but I didn't know he had the most clutch shots made in the entire NBA.
That guy, I ain't gonna lie. He get anywhere mid range, you might as well go ahead and put two on the board. Like he's a mid range, like bro.
Better than Kawhi.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Kanisha,
you know, Kawhi was the mid range,
but he ain't on the floor, man. He can't stay healthy.
Yeah, that's true.
But it was Kawhi at first. But my wife, man, she took me to Atlanta Hawks game. Atlanta played Chicago. That when he was at Chicago. Bro, man dropped like 35, 36 off of nothing but mid range. Like just like fade away, the little double pump like Kobe, like bro, he was killing them.
Toronto said he had all his clutch shots for Toronto. I said that probably makes sense. All his best plays.
Yeah. No, yeah, DeMar like that though, for real.
And I think we are playing. I think we got Orlando first game. I don't know if it's at Orlando. No. I think it's in. I think they come to us. I think so. But I'll let you know. If anything, I retweet it if I didn't already. But Yanni asked, I don't know why it won't let me. Yanni, put it like this. If me and him met in the hole, I got him for sure. If we met in the hole, even matter of fact, forget all that. I could take even in open space. I know he changes direction quick, but if I attack that inside hip, there's nowhere he can go. So therefore, I don't think he's gonna drop me. I don't think so. And then you gotta realize I never really missed tackles in my career. So I feel like once I get a hand on him, it's pretty raps. And he might get me. But what if I get that hand? If I get a hand on him, he coming down. So hey. But respect to the Seminole legend, of course. But KD becomes the 8th player in NBA history to reach 30,000 career points. I think he would have been here. I think KD is going to have the biggest injuries held him back, but not a lot. But all you can think about is what if he never tore his Achilles, or what if these injuries never happened. But then again,
he had this last year.
Yeah,
or the year before that.
We all know injuries are part of the game, but it's always like, dang, what if? What if it did? But KD's still moving good. He's still getting buckets, so it's not like it stopped him, but it did slow down his accolades, put it like that. Because all the stuff that he was been supposed to hit, he probably gonna start hitting it in these next couple of years. Now I don't even know if he got that much longer. I'm pretty sure if he gets one more devastating injury, he's done. I bet you.
I got 3 words. I ain't gonna say it because it's not YouTube approved. But Coop, if you a real OG, you know those 3 words about Kevin Durant.
What, he folded?
No. It was a song.
Oh, yeah, Lil B. Shout out
Yeah,
Lil
man.
B.
Shut up, Lil B, man. But nah, respect to the dude, man. I just hate he left OKC. Could have had something special.
Yeah, that could have been a dynasty right there. Y'all kept James,
When
Westbrook, KD.
when they made it the first time, they was young.
Wait,
They
did you hear
young.
what Kendrick Perkins said about that Thunder team?
Uh-uh.
He said that he was the only leader of that team. He led
Yeah,
everybody.
he was the oldest. You were the
Bro,
vet.
it
You the
was
only
insane.
one. You the only one on the team that won the championship. You better be the leader.
Yeah.
You wanna know what's crazy? People ask me, who do you out of your game after? Like when I was playing basketball, people were so shocked when I said Kendrick Perkins.
Bro.
What? Kendrick Perkins?
That's
Man,
a clip.
Kendrick Perkins.
This man said I wanted to be like Kendrick Perkins. No way.
I wasn't gonna score.
No, man.
I wasn't gonna score a lot. I might get about 2 to 8. I might get 15 on a good day. That's if that's on a good day. I was an enforcer. I'm cleaning the glass, and I got an attitude. I average a take a game.
That's real. I just never heard nobody say I want to, I want to
I
model
told
my
you
game.
that, bro.
I know you did, but it's the fact that I'm hearing it now. And it's like, dang, the man want to model his game after Kendrick Perkins.
I seen Kendrick Perkins get an attitude, threw the ball at the rim. I don't know. He did some crazy. I said, boy, I like him. I like him. That's exactly what I would do.
Yeah.
I would cuss out the ref, receive the take, and go to the bench. That's exactly what I would do.
Now, one thing about it, hold on. Hey, you might agree. You agree with Montre on this one?
What you say?
He said OKC could have been Warriors back then.
Yes. Bro, yeah, I think. I can't think of the GM name for OKC. But he probably one of the best GMs in the NBA.
He's not the same one, is he?
I think that is the same one. He drafted Russ, James, KD when they were the Super Sons.
Yeah, I was going to say that was Seattle. They had the team
he drafted all them boys, man. Drafted Shea, home. Like, imagine if them boys stayed packed. Now you got Shea in the building. Now you got Hungry in the building. Now you got all these other cats in the building. And you still got James, Russ, and KD. That's
It's true. I ain't gonna lie, OG Ronos, I hate everything that Clemson does. I hate the way they run down the hill. I hate the way I hate everything they do.
I be praying they fall. I be praying one of them fall.
I hate
just fall, mess up everybody. Rick.
I hate everything about Clemson. To be honest, I probably hate Clemson more than I hate Florida. And I really hate all the in-state programs. But Clemson, man, Clemson got the equal amount of hate as Florida.
Boy, ruthless, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Well, how about I got a question for you. I got to get off it, dog. I got to get maybe down. Who do you think had the most talent? Was it that Clemson team that we saw freshman year, or the Georgia Bulldogs like the past couple of years, like Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Dean, Ringo, all them boys? Who do you think had the most talent? Because you got to think that Clemson team, you had Trevor Lawrence. Well, let's just talk about the D line first. You had Christian Wilkins, you had Dexter Lawrence, you had Pharrell.
I'm taking that team off the rip, but there's no way you can pass that up. They were unstoppable, bro. Do you realize they went undefeated that year, didn't they?
I think so, yeah. I think they won the chip that year.
LSU was the only one that went undefeated. No, they had to lose to somebody. Clemson lost to somebody.
I think it was Syracuse. Didn't they? I think they won the chip. They had to win the chip that year.
Oh, Christian, I need you to see this. They said Pittsburgh Steelers are the favorites to sign quarterback Aaron Rodgers.
We don't want him. We don't want him.
Why?
Take your garbage trash back to Green Bay. We don't want him. We don't want him. For what? For what? So we can get him 1 year, then he retired? He already 40 and a half years old. Man, you got Justin. Man, you got Justin. Put it like this. Give me that Aaron Rodgers that beat the Steelers in the Super Bowl. I ain't gonna lie, that loss hurt me. Like I actually, bro, I swear to God, This is how I knew I was a real Pittsburgh Steelers fan, bro. Bro. So the first Super Bowl, that when I first came, like when I first saw they played Arizona. I said, I've been watching that whole year, but then they won. I'm like, dang, yeah, I like this team. I think they made it back like 2 years later. They playing Green Bay. And when Green Bay had Jordy Nelson and Donald Driver and Clay Matthews and all them studs over there. Man, it was looking good, bro. I'm over here like, bro, come on, bro. What's up, man? Pittsburgh, man. Come on. Big Ben, do something. Troy Polamalu, where you at? Jane Harrison, where you at?
I shed a tear, huh?
Nah, about to shed it. I shedded tears. Man, we lost that game. I sat on the other side. My mom, like my auntie had two. Like she had like three sets of recliners. Like you know how they were like double chair recliners. Like you know, man, I sat on the other side of the chair and cried for about 10 minutes. No.
Going through it.
Can't be true, man.
Yeah, that dirty towel. What they call it? The dirty towel. What they call it?
Terrible towel, man.
Oh, terrible towel. I said dirty towel.
But no, we don't want them, bro. We don't want them.
Hey, bro, I thought you'd be happy to hear that news.
No, we don't want him. We don't want him. He can go back. He can go back to Green Bay. We'll take Jordan Love.
Bro.
I'll take Jordan Love.
Just take Aaron Rodgers and call it a day, man. Get you a Hall of Famer.
We don't want him, bro.
Do you think DeAndre Hopkins is a Hall of Famer? I want you to answer.
Me personally,
do you think he deserves the Hall of Famer. The Hall of Fame now.
I can go yes. I can go no. After what I saw in the Super Bowl, he dropped like 3 passes. I said, D-Hawk, that's not you, bro. That's not you, bro. Oh, yeah, thank you, Yanni. Man, imagine if Aaron Rodgers don't throw George Pickens the ball. Man, you already know the dude a crash shot. Like, come on, man. He might slap him. You might slap that man, bro. Yes. You know Rodgers ain't going to hit back. Like, they ain't be real. Aaron Rodgers 40. George Pickens 25, 26. He ain't finna fight that man. Come on, bro. The man already crash shot.
That's real. There's a female rapper, Date the Mouse, who sued Lyft for, because the shoe was too big. She said the world needs to do more to accommodate big people. What you think?
Delete Lyft, download Uber, order the Uber XL, and you will be just fine. You will be just fine. Instead of trying to get in a little coupe, you can get in the big Ford Expedition or an Explorer or GMC Yukon, Chevrolet Tahoe. I mean, the list goes on and on. There's different varieties, and you will be just fine. Well, matter of fact, if you a really popular rapper that you say you are, why don't you hire some people? Why don't you just buy your own SUV? That's what I'm saying. Like, why don't you buy your own SUV? Like, you got the money. You're a rapper, right? Why don't you buy an SUV, hire a driver? You can hire one of your friends to be your driver, and call it a day.
That's real. That's real, bro.
Yeah, delete Lyft. Download. Like, come on, man.
Because they ain't got Lyft XL, tell you that.
They ain't got no XL Lyft. Like, you get what you get. I ordered the Lyft one time. God doing Kia Soul came up. I said, boy, you got to be kidding me.
Man, Kia Soul came up.
Said, hey, they got more room than I expected. I ain't gonna I said, but I got it back. I said, hold on. What is this right here, man? This solid. This solid.
I said a Kia Soul.
Man, Kia Soul. Man, come on. Anybody, if you don't know what a Kia Soul look like, go look it up. And then come back and just keep in mind that I'm 6'3". At the time, I was like 6'3", 340. I just want you to keep that in mind, all right? Go look up a Kia Soul.
We got this Alabama breakout receiver, Ron Williams, secured the NIL deal with a nail polish brand. Christian, I want to know, is this going to be the new normal, man? Because, first it was Caleb Williams. I mean, God, man. I don't Christian, like I said on Twitter, I don't care if the money is good, man. I ain't putting no nail polish and doing no nail polish commercial. Christian, if I gave you $2 million to shoot a nail polish commercial, you'll do it. Put that nail polish.
$2 million? Man, what do I sign? Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna put on no nail. I put out this.
You gotta put it on your nails.
My people know, like, all right, hey man, like, you know, you doing this to get the bread. Now they know as soon as they see me on the street somewhere, I ain't gonna have no dang nail polish on. but for the bread, for the commercial, man, yeah, let me get that move. I get all $2 million up front. As soon as the commercial shooting me, I sign. That man said sold his soul for the bag. I ain't selling my soul, but you better buy this MAC nail polish for $6.99 at your local Dollar General. You better go get it. Hey man, you better come on, man.
This man's a fool.
Oh no, I don't know about no lipstick now. Right now, so we going a little too far. We going a little too far on the lipstick. I don't know about that one right now. I don't know about that one, cuz.
We're gonna get these.
But hey, man, I got the slide, man. You know,
yes, sir.
Fatherly duties. But
that's real.
Yanni, Rhinos, Corey, Montre, Pete, Jake. Am I missing anybody? Montre, I said Montre. Rhino, I said Rhinos. I said Jake, Yanni. I gotta give my little shout out before Montre. Rhino, yeah, okay, I don't say that. Robert, shout out to Robert, man. Shout out to Pete, OG Pete, man. Pete was in here before everybody. But, you know, love y'all, man. Y'all stay blessed. Coop, knock 'em dead. Big Dog is out.
Yes,
peace.
Hey. But no, I wanted to let y'all see this. There was a guy on Twitter named Stunner. He said, this was too funny, man. He said that he would be cool at the gym at a basketball court strictly for white guys because I just want to get cardio in and not guard prime Anthony Edwards. This was hilarious because this is one of the reasons why I stopped hooping in public gyms. Because, man, I got into a public gym just going for a little smooth cardio, a little smooth, just get some sweat in. Man, these dudes is out here balling like it was an NBA training camp. I didn't know what was going on. Yanni, I see you agree with me. Because it's real where they be going all out, man. They do not be chilling at all. I'm telling you, I had to share that with y'all. That was too funny, man. That was too funny. But I wanted to get these questions out the way before we wrap it up. I know told y'all gonna be a short one. We got to get ready to head off to Kansas. You know, go ahead and get ready to dominate, man. Like I told you on Twitter, man, Florida State ain't the only people getting ready to dominate. Rhino said I had to retire from the gym because of that. I'm telling you, they get real in there. Like, they really be going all out. Like, the NBA scout in there watching. But I want to know what y'all think. Would a dominant college football team from 20 years ago be able to compete with some of the best teams now? Because my thing is that I don't think there was as much speed and quickness back then as it is now. Like, it's so common nowadays. But back then, man, them dudes was brutes, man. They were brutes and they were tough. I mean, now, man, I don't think they can stick the type of guys that, you know, that are playing now. You know, they're just too. I ain't gonna lie, they might outlast them. Because, like I said, 20 years ago, they were tougher. So, I ain't gonna lie, they might outlast them. But, you know, Rhino said, I think that early 2000 Miami could compete with anybody. Let's see, you got to think that was Ray Lewis. Yeah. Because they had a mix of everything. They actually had, yeah. Yeah, see everybody. Yeah, that Miami defense was pretty crazy. That Ray Lewis and all them. Yeah, because they had a mix of everything. They had the power, and then they had the speed and quickness to stay with you. So, Because when I look at the old school games, man, all I see is just big brutes. Nobody was really moving with quickness, and everything was just slow, powerful. You know, things like that. But then you had, like I said, you had speed and quickness, but it wasn't as all over the field like it is now, man. You got any position, like man, you got linemen, who can really stick with a receiver or a tight end if you really wanted to. See Santana, yeah, but yeah, but those were like motion would be trippy to the old generations about the 1 year film. Yeah, that's one thing about it. Them boys back then were probably smarter. They were probably more football smart than some of the guys now. Because shoot, the way Tom Brady said, y'all, they were dissecting film back then. Shoot, they were probably yeah. I think back then they were definitely more smarter though, for sure. But let's see. I'm gonna ask y'all one more question before we get up out of here. Oh, USC, that's a good one. Wait, USC. USC. Yeah. Uh yeah. Yeah. If you talking about Pete Carroll USC, then yeah. I can agree with you right there, OG Rhinos, for sure. But let's see. Would y'all take targeting out of the game of football or keep it for player safety? To be honest, I ain't gonna lie. I'll take targeting out of football, man. Because like I told y'all in episodes before, I don't know if it was like one of the first 5 episodes. Man, as a football player, you got to know what you sign up for. And I'm pretty sure once you sign them papers to play football, man, you got to know, man. There's injuries. I mean, you might get knocked out. I mean, hey, that's just a part of the game. That's just kind of like boxing, you're gonna get. That's just part of the game. They ain't gonna boxing ain't gonna. Hey, all right, y'all wear helmets. No, man, you know what you signed up for. Go in there and get. So I mean, I wasn't really a fan of it. I'm especially even the consequences that come with getting that targeted. Man, you miss games, miss time. That's just football is like a gladiator sport, man. It's a violent game, man. You got people who die on this field, man. People who are willing to die on this field. Right? People who are literally okay with dying on the football field. I mean, you gotta give respect to them, man. That's just how it always been. That's the standard that was set. That's the type of football we learned from back in the 80s and even before then. That's the type of football people look at. That's probably what got people watching football from the beginning. I remember I said in one episode, man, it's like people pay money, like back in the day in them gladiator time, they pay money to watch people fight to the death. I mean, that's kind of like for football. I mean, yeah, we want to see the big plays, big scoring. But man, look, man, we coming to see some people get flipped. I'm coming to see some pads getting flown off. I want to see somebody's earpiece fly in there, like all that type of stuff, man. I want to see a linebacker who's coming downhill, smacking a running back in the hole and helmet fly off, and that type of stuff, man. You find his left cleat on the other sideline, that type of stuff. But yeah, I'll definitely take. Let me see what y'all saying. I hate targeting. Literally. Notre Dame. I know exactly what you're talking about, OG Watcher. What do you think of Randy Moss stats? Would have been at FSU if he hadn't get dismissed. I ain't gonna lie, Randy Moss would have ate. He probably would have been a legend, of course, man, because even I think I asked Coach Odell about it, man. He was a hard worker, man, but I just don't think he was. I don't know what happened really, but they did rave him because I asked him did you know Randy Moss was Randy Moss? But they always said they seen some flashes of it, but of course he was young at the time. But yeah, they probably seen it coming, but shoot, man, his stats he probably would have He would have got over 1,000 yards every year. Well, then again, that's old school ball. So I don't know about that, but nowadays he definitely probably would have had over 1,000 yards each year for sure. But no, all I know is that he definitely would have went down as a legend at Florida State. Shoot, he has one picture at Florida State, and we treat it like it's a legendary picture. So imagine what he would have did if he had 3 years with us. Defensive receiver. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's what they teach you in the game. I remember when I was a kid, they was teaching us that, man. Always have your head on the swivel, man. Don't be acting like you can't get touched, because anybody can get touched in the game, Paul. For real. Targeting is fine with rules, and not every hit is the same. I don't like targeting at all, man. I think, man, if you get knocked out, man, you just get knocked out, man. Yeah, that's why we got the training staff. We got the medical guys here for you. We just ain't gonna let you get knocked out and leave you there. Yeah, we got the medical people. Call the medical people out. Yeah, medical gonna get you right. That's what they got their degree in. That's what they go. That's their job, to bring you back to life. Make sure you're right. But man, once you're on that field, man, it is what it is. Shout out to you, OG Wilmer. It's all good, man. We was doing a little short episode. You know, like I said, I got to get ready to head out to Kansas real soon. But yeah, good to have you in here, OG. I have film of me getting knocked out on my feet and walking to the wrong hook. See, that's what football's about, though. But I bet you that moment, I bet you grew a lot from that moment, too. I bet you grew a lot from that. Terrence, OG Terrence, off-topic question. Do you know if y'all will have a media post-game podcast? Oh, yes. For sure. I told y'all, man, what I'm in this with y'all now. So we gonna be breaking this down. As long Coach Norvell is the leader of this ship. So we gonna be right there with it, because I know how it's supposed to look. And a whole bunch of us do. So we're gonna be bringing in some guests. That's why I've been kind of holding off on the guests. I want to wait kind of as we get closer to spring, and then as we get closer to the season. But yeah. Rhinos, I don't think nobody cares. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I stopped caring after 2010, maybe 2011. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe 2013. But nah. Ever since I don't know if y'all seen the slam dunk contest roster. That ain't nothing no more. That just became more of like a meetup. All the famous people meet up because they don't. That's what all these all-star games turning into, man. They just. All the famous people meet up, take pictures, give it to the people. We good. Come on, man. I know y'all seen the NFL Pro Day, man. Come on, man. Who wants to watch Justin Jefferson play a dang mini game that we can go on Madden and do? Man, no, man. Bring back the fastest man. See, did y'all? I know the OGs remember all the activities they used to do back then. Man, put all the fast dudes on the line, make them run. Do the strong man contest. See who can throw the ball on the dime to the movement. Do stuff like that. We don't want to see nobody do flips and turns. And man, anybody got time for that? Man, y'all know what I'm talking about too. But basketball the same way, man. Nobody care about that stuff. First of all, they don't even be trying. They just be out there trying to see who can shoot the deepest three. Yes, I watch my bond side more. Yes, emphasize it on the C. That's it. You don't need to take targeting out, man. Just learn, man. Keep your head on the swivel, man. Don't get knocked out here. Yep, Yanni. That's what I wanted to add in here too. But I'm saving some topics for when we get to Kansas, because like I said, I want to have a big episode when we get down to Kansas. But he said AJ Brown's post after the Eagles win is the type of drive I want in players, man. He said he wasn't even satisfied that he won the Super Bowl, man. He wants the dynasty, man. He's in love with the journey. And that's the type of player I am, and that's why I respect that, man. He wants more. And if you look deeply, nobody on that Eagles squad is satisfied. I think Jalen Hurts said he's ready to get another one. Saquon Barkley said, well, I'll be satisfied when his best years are ahead of him. Devontae Smith, man, he got his first one. He said he's hungry for more, man. We might have a new dynasty on our hands, but who knows, man? Why do they make linemen run the 40? I don't know, because going through that process, for a lineman, they only care about that 10-yard split, maybe that 20-yard. Well, 40, I mean, yeah, it's good for the people and good, for the numbers, but, they want that first 10-yard split to be like at least a 1.2, 1.2, or 1.4. If you're, 10 yards like that, man, that's pretty good. 20-yard, but 40-yard, I mean, it's not really needed, but you would want to run it to show how fast you can get to that 10-yard, 20-yard. But like they used to tell me, the chances of a D lineman running 40 yards down the field, man, that's you wouldn't want to be in that position, especially as a defense where your defensive tackle running 40 yards downfield. But of course, we know that's some effort and pursuit. That's a want-to thing. But yeah, I mean, like I said, time don't matter because if that D lineman chasing, he juking corners and linebackers, that D tackle going to eventually catch up. It don't matter if it takes 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 8 seconds. That D lineman coming. But what do you think of like fumbling the ball in football and accidental mistake in the heat of the moment that must frustrate your teammate but can be recovered with the right next move? Fumbling the football is not. Hold on, shout out to you, Get Up Down. I think this is your first comment I've seen, but he said, "What do you think about?" Let's see. I think that's more of a muscle memory thing, especially much as I've been around, running backs and, had, good friends who are running backs, just knowing that how you holding the ball that's always muscle memory. Like they don't even think about it. It's just muscle memory. So if I see a guy who's fumbling or fumbled, I assume he did something he don't normally do, which might be a little spin or a little juke or something. Because a real running back has muscle memory to know that ball got to be tucked. No matter what you're doing, that ball has to be tucked. So I just think it's muscle memory. So I feel like if you fumble the ball, obviously you're not in the right mindset. Like I would tell the running back that he needs to tighten up because obviously if a running back was in their right mind, they would know that ball got to be tucked. They always say rule number 1 as a running back, man, you never let that ball touch the ground. So. Hate to say it's not a must watch for me. Only MLB and NHL All-Star games are somewhat watchable. See, I don't even watch baseball or hockey, but it look like I might be right behind you, OG. I ain't gonna lie to you. I hate to say this. I watched D3 this year and seen less talent, but more passion for the game. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why even when we was talking about recruiting, man, sometimes you need to go down there and get you one of them because they know what it's like to. First of all, it's the ones who know just. The type of predicament they're in, they're not really supposed to. I mean, most guys don't even go hard. Even if they got to go D3, they probably won't even go. But to know that dude's at a D3 school going all out, leading this team, man, those are the guys you want, man. Those are the guys who's going to make it. The guy who never gave up. Like the guy who's at the Reese's Bowl, offensive lineman who came from a D3 school, blocking a dude from the UGA. I bet you that guy just kept his head down, kept working. Don't matter if he was at a D3 school, D2. He made it happen. It's only a matter. 40-yard runs, yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, them D tackles be flying down. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes the defender makes a great play, and that's true. That's true. I mean, I ain't gonna lie with you, Ryan. I don't know, man. Because sometimes, man, I was one of the strongest people I ever seen. I want to go punch a ball out, and that ball didn't come out. So I mean, hey, man. And sometimes it might be a great play, but man, sometimes I remember trying to get that ball out, but I guess it's a technique to it. Sometimes that ball don't budge. But yeah, man. Creeping up on an hour. Time for the hold on. Yeah. Everyone makes mistakes. That's true. But it can be recovered. But like that goes back to your last point, man. With the right next move, man, it's like that fumble never happened, and that's up to the defense to make that happen. Oh man, appreciate you, OG Wilmore, man. Like I told y'all, man, it's a new step. Like I said, I grew up playing arena football video game. and I guess it was a big thing, back in the day. But knowing that, like I said, man, I get another chance to play football, knowing that, there's some people who probably never get another chance to play football again, and just being able to change the narrative, just dominate. Because I know if I just dominate, like I said, I like to keep it simple. Don't make it complex. So if I just go in there and dominate, man, everything will handle itself, and definitely be back on the playing on Sundays for sure. Well, overall, I appreciate you, OG, and appreciate everybody who tuned in tonight and who actually has been consistently just keeping up with us since episode 1 or even since our last episode, man. But definitely appreciate y'all, and I'm gonna see y'all next week. Me and Christian will see y'all next week. We're gonna get y'all updated with times and stuff. If you don't see the tweet or the YouTube post, we'll have it in the bio or something. But if y'all follow me on Twitter, I'm pretty sure y'all find out. But we'll definitely be back next time you see me. You won't see Doak in the background, man. We're gonna be in old Kansas. But yeah, appreciate y'all, and oh yeah, OG Rhinos, man. He know. Hey, arena football, man. I'm telling you, I might throw somebody over the wall for y'all, man. Well, you could be the next Kurt. Yep. I'm telling you, just like I said, man, just on all these quotes I'll be hitting y'all with, just know I'm learning from them too, man. Just everybody's route is different. So as long as I just keep working and doing my thing, man, it'll all play out. Yeah. Shout out to Chad, man. Made it in right before we get up out of here. But like I said, man, we'll see y'all next week, next Monday in Kansas.